a free bag.
Hello everyone, welcome to the bicycle show and e-bike expo. It is Sunday, March the 10th. Rick, hello, thanks for joining. Surly, okay, thanks for doing this. If you get a chance, show us first. The Surly Skid Loader. Okay, if I find it, or if you spot it, and if I miss it, please do let me know. Okay, I think we are live. I think everything is set up, so let's walk the show, shall we? I was here yesterday volunteering, so I have a very good idea of what we have available here. It does seem a little bit busier today than it was yesterday, which is a great thing. So let's get started, shall we?
Bags, programs, help yourself.
Okay. Programs, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you.
We love people on two wheels.
Ontario by Bike, great advocacy organization that has a magazine, Cycling in Ontario magazine. They also do a lot of route planning, advocacy, etc. Cromwell, good morning, good afternoon, and thank you for joining. Hi there. I am live streaming to my channel. Would you like to introduce what Ontario by Bike is all about?
Sure.
Would you be open? Okay, I'll give you a microphone if you don't mind, so that people can hear you. If you could just hold it, that would be awesome. Okay, just introduce yourself and your organization.
We're here from Ontario by Bike, and we have lots of information about cycling all over the province of Ontario. So if you would like to go on a little day trip or a multi-day adventure on your bike, you can use our website to access all kinds of information to plan that trip, as well as find bicycle-friendly businesses, of which there's 1,600 across Ontario.
And that website is, just for clarity?
OntarioByBike.ca. We also have our new magazine, which is available online, as well as to order print copies for free, and more ride ideas than that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Pardon?
Can I find out your...
Yes, so my channel is Wheels on the Bike, and I do bicycle touring, urban adventures, etc.
I think I've seen it before. That's great.
Yeah, I rode across
What's your
Canada.
first name?
Agnieszka.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nice work that you're doing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for this interview, and hopefully somebody has learned something. Picked it up yesterday. Thank you. All right, so let's keep going. All right, what do we have here? A trailer. Maya trailer. Now, I learned about this trailer a couple of years ago when I attended the Outdoor Adventure Show. Let's see if we can get somebody to speak to us about it. It's a very unique trailer that turns into this little barrel.
Disconnect here, turning this handle over there, and you can go with your cargo anywhere when you want. Even an elevator, because it's still going like that. Right, small space. But the most that's...
You gotta get a bike first.
The most important stuff is that
So
it's
this
going.
trailer attaches on both sides of...
Yes.
Hi, I am live streaming to my channel, Wheels on the Bike. Would you like to tell us more about this trailer? I've been saying a few things because I've seen this product before, but I would love it if you could explain
Why not?
it.
I
Yes?
can see some.
Okay. I'll give you a microphone so that everyone can hear you. You can just hold it. Yeah.
Okay.
Introduce your product.
Hi, I'm Margarita, and second name I have Maya, like our company, and this is Maya Cycle bicycle trailer. It's amazing, not because it's mine, but it's amazing because the weight is only less like 5 kilograms that everybody can put. Has a kickstand with is only in our company. No one so far they don't have kickstand. And kickstand, if you will see, is red. I can show you like that. Kickstand helps you to move. You can say it in your shirt. Okay.
Maybe I'll help you.
Thank you.
Yep. Perfect. Excellent.
The kickstand is the safety stuff which we added, because when you stop and put the kickstand down, very easy, like that, keep your bike in safe position even if it's heavy bike like that. That is keep you very comfortable. You can disconnect the motorcycle with the wheel, unscrew this stuff, or you can take away a safety pin which is on the bottom of on this rivet connections, and take this bicycle trailer, simply moving this down.
Okay. And does the trailer come with the bag, or is the bag extra?
No, the bag is as a bonus.
Okay.
It's waterproof, designed with me. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's even I added extra triangle over there. That will be more. You can put 60 liters of the cargo, whatever you want. Has some bags, some packets, because always is the problems with the key or the money.
Yes.
That's why we added this one. Everything is, all the names is with reflecting lights.
Okay.
Safety was the most important stuff what we care. Even is small design that if you lose the screw, this design protect the fork from going away during the riding.
Okay.
And
the size of the wheel on the trailer, is that a 16-inch or?
This is 16 inches.
16 inches, okay.
We changed from 18 not so far ago, because 18 was some problems with finding in the store, but 16 is available in Canadian Tire at any store,
Right.
because that is the most popular children
So it would be
bike.
easy to replace on
It's
the
very
road.
easy to replace.
I do like the protector here, the
Yes,
mud guard.
it's included.
Very good.
This one is only advertising stuff. It's not included in the
Wonderful.
package.
Okay.
But thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
Enjoy,
this.
guys.
Yeah, I
check
hope
the-
they are, yeah.
Check
And
the Maya cycle.
And the price is $249. Somebody's commenting that for that $249 is an amazing deal for the
Yes.
for a trailer of this quality. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. All
And
right.
we are in Mississauga. That send a message, and we can always help you to even put together on your bike if you make a contact with us.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for being open to this interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
The light, turn it off. And I'll quit. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
appreciate it.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome. You know, it's always some advertising somebody is seeing.
Yeah.
And we were in Dragon Den, and the people always, oh, I saw you. Not me. My daughter was. She's young and beauty. They see the quality.
Yes.
And we had deal in the Dragon Den that means something that is really good product, and it is. It's the best on the market.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here, because I spotted you at the Outdoor Adventure Show, I think, a few years ago.
Yes.
And I've been seeing you around, so glad to see you here as well.
Yeah, we try to sell this stuff. And it's on the show is always the price is at least $100 less.
Right.
That is better for everybody. Plus, it's advertising, you know.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. I will. Thanks. All right. For Samantha, good afternoon. Gorgeous smile. Hello to you. Oh, I'm blocking people's access.
I just want to say hi.
Oh, you just want to say hi? Hello.
I'm enjoying your content. I just watched your series on Quebec and New Brunswick.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
What's your name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Well, say hi to the chat.
Hi, everybody on YouTube. Is it on YouTube?
It is. I'm streaming.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so inspirational. I was watching your Across the Canada series.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Your latest video was on the New Brunswick on the
That's
rail
correct,
trail.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Thank
I
you.
learned a lot from you.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And I'm really sorry about the accident you had in Ontario.
You know, it happens.
Yep.
To me, it was a bad thing that happened, but it was miraculous that I didn't suffer any huge major consequences as a result. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you so much for stopping me. I thought I was blocking the exit, so.
No. I was like, I'm like, did I see somebody? Like a YouTuber I know?
Yeah. Perfect. Well, yeah. Well, actually, can I interview you then?
Yeah,
What do you
for
think
sure.
of the show? Can I give you a mic?
Yep.
Hold on a second. Yep, it's ready.
Yep.
What do you think of the show?
The show is pretty good.
Yeah.
There's most of the vendors and a lot of the new products, right? The scale is a little bit smaller than I expected compared to, because I saw your the outdoor show a couple of weeks back. I went there as well. It's a much bigger scale, but it is nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the local vendors. That's kind of cool. And if you want to learn about biking in the province of Quebec, they have that as well. I got a lot of informative brochures.
Brochures, yes. Yeah. I stopped by yesterday. I was here yesterday as well. So we're going to go there, Chad. We're going to get there. But have you been to other bike shows before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay.
I do a lot of bike commuting and just riding around in southern Ontario. That's why I'm just trying to plan my trip. From your inspirational video, I just want to do across the country, from how you started in Vancouver Island and just gradually go to the Ontario and then the eastern provinces.
Yeah,
right?
It's very doable. It's doable. Yeah. Amazing. Well, very nice to meet you. Thank you very much
Thank you very much.
And thank you for your thoughts on the show. I appreciate it. And are you leaving now, or are you still?
I'm about to leave. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you gonna have any plans in the future to continue off where you left off in New Brunswick for your
So I actually finished in Newfoundland. So there's one more video coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's soon, right?
That is soonish.
Yeah. Okay.
Soonish. Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait until the video comes out.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, all the
Perfect.
best.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You as well. Gorgeous smile. Am I buying something? No. The wallet is staying in my purse today. I'm not buying anything. Although there are some garments that are on deep discounts. So never say never. Ismail, hello. Good afternoon. Is there an e-trike in the expo? Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can find. If I can find an e-trike, I will surely stop by. Take an exit hash. Hello. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. And I think this is all the chat that I needed to catch up on. Red Zorgam, you're in the chat as well. Hello. Thank you for joining. I could see mounting a small solar panel onto the trailer. Yes, definitely. I really like that trailer. I really like it. Okay, Rolandos, hello. I'm just scrolling up through the chat to see that I'm not missing too many messages as I chat along to people. Okay, so who do we have here? Louis Garneau. I believe we saw this brand at the Outdoor Adventure Show. I mentioned in the conversation that I already was here. I was here yesterday volunteering for Trailblazers. It's non-profit organization and also a cycling club that we ride tandem bikes, and we ride with people with low vision and who are blind. And so we are going to be stopping by to learn more about the cycling club. but that allowed me to walk around this floor a little bit and get to know the type of products, the type of services that are being represented here. Can we get some food soon, Rick? Oh, you're going to be very disappointed with the food section. It's not a whole lot to look at in comparison to what we saw on at the Outdoor Adventure Show. Okay. Some folding bikes. I have never ever seen this bike. Sharvan. Oh my goodness. Has anyone heard of this? Sharvan. This is so interesting. Let's see if they'll be open to having a conversation with us.
So the platform is integrated into this? Oh, it's a rack. It's folded? Yeah. Pretty ingenious. That's ingenious.
Polyamide carbon material.
Okay, but it's got this belt system.
Drive, no maintenance, no oil.
Oh, this has a belt. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at.
But it's this is the main.
Hi, I'm streaming to my channel, Wheels on the Bike. Are you open to just telling us a little bit about the product?
Sure.
Yeah? I do have a microphone. If you'd like to clip it on your cell phone, hold it, I would appreciate it. All right.
Where I can click it?
You can clip it on your lanyard, so just use it.
You know what?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, so my name is Joseph and my product is Sharvan folding bike. Sharvan is a folding bike with 3 special features, never seen together before. Folding, extending and changing colors. It folds in less than 30 seconds into the very practical size. You can fit into the trunk, into your car. You can carry in one hand. Another great feature is that it has exchangeable covers, which can easily be switched. You can have different color, every day different color.
Okay. And you mentioned you can carry it, so what is the weight of the bike?
The weight of the bike is approximately 30-35 pounds when it's fully folded.
Okay. And it's a pedal bike or is it an e-bike?
We have both options, pedal and electric.
Okay.
Pedal you can carry in one hand like this, or you can push it as a luggage because bottom platform has wheels. And probably the best feature is that it fits for all. It is the first folding bike on the market that has extendable size. It is fully adjustable for kids, adults, any age. We call it share one for all because you adjust the size and you can share one bike with everybody.
Okay. And when you mentioned that it's one for all fits one for all, does it mean that the seat is already built-in telescopic so that it can accommodate riders who are...
No, you can adjust the seats.
Yes, or the saddle or the seat post rather?
Yeah, any height.
Okay. Oh wow.
You can adjust the handlebar and even the frame size. It takes less than 3 seconds.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I have never seen that. Okay.
Yeah, it is the first folding bike on the market with this feature.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So what is the, you mentioned that it will fit children, so how tall? What is the lowest or the smallest child that could ride this bike?
It is not really any limitation. Whoever who can already know how to ride the bike can use the bike.
Okay.
Just adjust the size, whatever you need.
Okay. All right. And what is the price point of this?
Starting about 2,100.
Okay. Canadian or?
Canadian for manual.
Okay. And do you have dealers available? Do you work with?
For now, we are
dealers,
selling
or?
online. We have warehouse in Oakville.
And what online? I see the website here. If you wouldn't mind sharing it.
Sharvan.com. We have product configurator there. You can choose different models, different colors.
Perfect.
Any questions? Give us a call.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow. Okay. Now this is an innovative product. I have never ever seen a bike where you can adjust the frames such as how you showed us. So thank you very much.
You want to see how it folds? You want to see how it folds?
Sure. Why not? Yes. Let's see how it folds.
It should take less than 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. So I have to confess, I do own a Brompton, and the folding mechanism is somewhat similar to the Brompton Fold. So
The big difference is adjustable frame
Yes.
size, exchangeable covers,
Yeah.
belt driven, no maintenance, no oiling.
and the belt, what kind of belt is this?
This is Continental belt. It is originally used in car business.
I also have a bike. It's an e-bike with a carbon gates belt drive, but I've not seen this. It's a Continental belt.
Yes.
Okay.
It is tested
All right.
up to 60,000 kilometers.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you for the interview.
No problem, anytime.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How much are they?
Starting 2100.
What did you think, chat? All right, bacon, eggs, and hash. Some things caught your eye, and I see they're very good bikes. What has caught your eye? Red Zygg, very cool folding bike, isn't it? Wow, I love the frame adjusting feature functionality. I have never ever seen that on a bicycle. Folding bikes have a very good quality, a lot better than you would think. Bacon, eggs, and hash, yes they do. Looks expensive. 2100. I mean, is that expensive for that kind of a quality? I'm not sure. I think it's a fair price. Max, hello. Where is this? This is at the International Center in Mississauga.
Say they were again?
Although this show is called the Toronto Bike Show and Ebike Expo. Rick, the charity or the cycling club, I'm assuming, the Trailblazers, they are amazing, and we're going to be hearing from them soon. I better turn off the second mic. You're getting stereo sound. Okay. Bacon, eggs, and hash is free advertising. Well, I think this is why they're here, right? To get some advertising, to talk about their product. Gorgeous smile, that's nice. Okay, let's continue. And I think these are the exchangeable frames or frame colors that he was mentioning. This is really nice, and I'm pretty sure that you could customize them to look however you would like it to look. Hi.
They do have guides. And there's 3 different levels.
Are you open
Because I ride
to
any
talking
bike as
about?
well. And I could still ride it.
She would be.
Because Group C,
Okay.
they'll
So I
ride,
think
but
we
they'll
have
ride one way,
Travel
and then you take
Jamaica
the bus
tours.
back. So keep that in mind.
And we have the e-service. Anybody falling behind, the guy gives you a push. So
I spoke
that's
to
how
a
we
man
teach
yesterday
you
who was very
together.
interested in cycling Jamaica on a tour. Hi there.
Hi
My
there.
name is Agnieszka. I'm with Wheels on the Bike. It's a YouTube channel. I'm live streaming right now, and I was wondering if anyone would like to talk about your cycling tour, cycling adventures.
Of course.
Pointing to you. Okay, here's a mic. You can clip it to your lanyard or just hold it, your preference.
Okay. Well, Cycle Jamaica is the only all-inclusive cycling experience in the world. 4 nights in fabulous Jamaica at the all-inclusive resort, 5 stars, Bahia Principe, 3 days of cycling. It's an all-out event held in April and November. A choice of 3 distances, short, medium, or long, ranging from 10 to 50 miles per day, your choice, and different speed levels. We get about 100 to 150 people per event, and because of that, we're able to split the group into many different speed levels. So we catered from beginners to advanced. We go out in the mornings at 6 o'clock, and we're back by about 10:30, 11, giving you the entire day to enjoy this fabulous all-inclusive resort where all your meals, all your drinks are included, non-motorized water sports are included as well, and there's an option to go on sightseeing tours to the waterfalls as well. All our rides are escorted with traffic police for each group, front and back, as well as our cycling tour guides. I'll give you a little push if you can't keep up, and that's how we
Yes.
keep the group together, and a SAC vehicle, air-conditioned, behind each group. So, yes.
So it truly is an exclusive cycling vacation plus, right? It's not just a cycling vacation, but you also get to discover a little bit of the country or whatever the surroundings have to offer. So that's amazing.
Yes, even our rest stops are full out experiences. One day we stop at a local school, the children come out to sing for you. Another day we stop in the market, we have drummers playing, live entertainment. it's quite a party, I must say.
And what is the price point of these tours?
It's starting from about $1,600 and goes up depending on the room category you choose and the occupancy in the hotel. That does include your airfare.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I mentioned to them that I met somebody who stopped by here yesterday, and he was just chatting it up. So I'm like, must stop by. Thank you.
Make sure to tag us, Cycle Jamaica.
Cycle Jamaica. Okay. When this is uploaded, I may include it.
What are you on YouTube? What?
Wheels on a bike.
Wheels on a bike?
Well, and I'm just live streaming right now. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
All right.
OK Cycle Adventure Tours. Okay, another tour company. Both of them seem to be busy with customers. Okay, what do we have here? We want to see cargo bikes. So do I. I did spot a few cargo bikes yesterday, although not as many as I would like to see. Let's see. She's awesome. Yes, she was very pleasant, wasn't she? Great. Free rum? I don't think so. Although that may depend on which kind of package you purchase. Rick, Bromptons are too small for you. That bike could have potentially worked. I would love to ride that bike. I would love to try it out. Okay. Another bicycle getaway company here. Livingstone Golf Resorts. Vacations. Somebody's walking away with a bicycle. There are some good sales at this event. You know that people have commented that the sales aren't as good as they have been in the previous years. I've only been to this bicycle show once before when it was presented at a different location. So this and that are the only two times I've actually gone and visited. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, Fat Tire e-bikes. Fat Tire electric e-bike. We have pure electric, PAS mode, walk mode, bike mode, and manual mode. Manual mode, no assist level. Have fun riding that bike without any assistance, huh? Let's take a look at the drivetrain. The battery. Okay, I think the motor is a hub motor. I see it here. And over here we have Emmo eBikes. I've seen a few of them on the road. And they typically, and to me these are scooters. Let's see. Typically when I've seen these on the road, I've actually seen them on cycle trails and cycle tracks. Not this big one, but rather the smaller ones. They typically have this little license plate that says e-bike on them. Let's see if these do as well. Oh yeah, there we are. So there we go. Do you think this is an e-bike? Let me know in the comments. Emmo e-bike. Look at that battery. Yes, on that fat tire bike. Yes, absolutely. Resorgam, the fat tire bikes don't do it for me. Yeah, I think a lot of people, well, I should say that some people ride fat tire e-bikes in the winter time.
As long as it goes, can be very loud. And then you can hear it come. So when you slow down.
Interview the doggy. Where did you see the dog, Rick? Oh, there's quite a few pooches in this show. People have been bringing. I noticed that yesterday there were quite a few dogs. Fat tire bikes are made for snow and sand.
It's not like you can here go from first to second, second to third.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's simulated.
Simulated.
So you'd have to
Can I get information on this?
Of course.
Is there a
A
flyer?
simulated.
That's what I...
It's okay.
I was going to say.
There you go. So there we are. So are you talking to me? You are? Okay. Yes.
So we can see the content.
Wheels on the bike. On the bike. Yep. All right, let's move right along. Okay, so here we have some actual e-bikes. I would say that this side that we just looked at, I think these are more scooters for me. Electric scooters. Again, while I see some of them on the trail, the smaller ones, I wouldn't classify them as an e-bike. I would classify them as an electric scooter. These, however, these are e-bikes. This is what I would consider a more traditional e-bike, right? Step-through frame. I love my step-through frame. My e-bike has a step-through frame. I enjoy it because I don't have to swing my leg over, especially in the winter time. You don't want to be swinging your leg over if you're stepping on ice, etc. Trikes. Did you spot a trike, or are you asking for a trike? We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them. Okay. Wrong show for the scooters and the motorcycles. Yeah. Arnold, thanks for joining the chat. Try before you buy a one-wheel trailer. A one-wheel trailer is visually attached to the bike at 2 points and affects the handling of the bike. Okay, so I think you're making a comment about the Maya trailer. Red Zeppelin, e-cars might not work as planned, but e-bikes are awesome. I think we're getting a lot of love in the chat about e-bikes. That's great. I know there's, sometimes people are not very happy about e-bikes. E-bikes taking over bicycle shows. There's certainly a lot more e-bikes in the show than actual bikes. Adventures with Josie. Hi, Josie. Josie is another bicycle tourist. She's also a photographer. Josie, if you would like, please share your Instagram information in the chat so that others can follow you. Thank you for tuning in, even for just a few moments. Hi, yes, I am live streaming. Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Okay, good. Are you open to being interviewed?
Oh yeah. No
Amazing.
problem.
Okay, I'll just get the mic on and
Okay.
there you are. Perfect. Okay, tell us about the bike brand.
Oh yeah, we are from US company from USA. Also, we have markets in Canada and Australia, and our brand called Eunorau.
Okay.
Yeah, Eunorau. You know why called Eunorau?
No, I don't.
Because our main market is EU, means Europe.
Yes.
NOR means North America, and AU means Australia.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh yeah, so we have all dealer network across USA, Canada, and Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when somebody buys your e-bike, so you mentioned you have a dealer network, what kind of support do they receive? Like, for example, with any mechanical issues or whatnot, would they go back to the dealer, or do you work with bicycle shops as well who would service bicycles?
Oh yeah, normally, we offer 2 years warranty for the electronics.
Okay.
And 10 years warranty for the frame.
Okay.
Okay, so for the normally, when people buy an e-bike, where they buy, they get to where to get the service, because the dealers get, we support our dealers, to get parts, and dealers can service our, customers. So if the dealer is not working or stopped, you can continue contact us directly to get the warranty parts and service.
Okay, so customers can reach out to you directly as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's some e-bikes, you have to go through the mechanic or through the shop or through the dealer. You are unable to contact the company directly. Okay.
Mechanic issues always, now it's very common, and I think most of the people can do it by themselves.
All right.
Or bike shop, scooter shop. Yeah, for the e-bikes, the most important is electronic components, because you know, there's too many motors, too many controllers, and too many connections, too many communication protocols. So you can't get rid of them.
So I have a question from the chat. You may or may not want to answer it. Do you have any products that are UL listed, or what?
Yeah.
That specifies the
most of our products now are UL tested.
Okay.
We can offer, you know, UL certificates.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, you can find them from our website.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So because now, you know, the safety is main issue of the electric bike, electric car. Also, you know. Yeah. So this is what we should take care of our customers.
Yes.
Yeah. Until now, since 2009, you know, we start the e-bike company.
Okay.
Until now, we didn't get a fire because we use good sales, good you know, package, the battery pack. So the quality is okay.
And what is the price point of your e-bikes? I recognize there may be different points, but what's maybe the starting and the top?
Our price start from 2,000 to 5,000.
Okay,
Canadian.
That's Canadian. Okay,
yeah, that's
perfect.
Canadian.
Is this one
All right. Thank you so much for giving us that overview and introducing your brand to us. I appreciate it.
Oh yes, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time.
Oh, you okay.
That's expensive bacon, eggs, and ham. I think that's pretty typical for e-bikes in Canada, right? Again, I think you could potentially buy something super cheap on Amazon. That's about $1,000, but I'm not sure about the quality of a bike such as that one. I think in addition to, I see an e-trike. Let's go look at it. I think in addition to the price of the bike, I always consider whether the bike is it fixable, right? And what kind of support do I have? What kind of customer support do I have? Because that is something else you pay for when you purchase a bicycle or an e-bike or any other product. Adventures with Josie. Any salsa bikes at the show? I'm not very sure. We shall see. I don't know that I spotted salsa on as part of the show, but you know what? I wasn't overly critical in my walkthrough yesterday. So here we go. We have a trike. Who wanted a trike? Rick, I think you were interested in a little tricycle. Little. That's the wrong word for that. So what do we have here? We have the Trailblazers Pro. It's an Emmo tricycle. Front suspension. Let's take a look at the drivetrain. It's a fat tire trike. Ride with Reinhardt. Hello, thanks for tuning in. You are absolutely right, Reinhardt. Like most things, you get what you pay for. Yes. I'm a big fan of baskets at the front. I have a platform on my e-bike. I love it because I always put something on there, whether it's a backpack I don't want to carry or a little bit of bits of groceries, cartons, etc. Massive battery here. It has a key, so I'm assuming it's removable. The saddle has a little it has a little back. Okay, there we go. There is a basket between the wheels. I like that. It comes with a bag. I don't know if the bag is waterproof, perhaps water resistant. I don't think the bag is waterproof. I'm looking at the zippers. They don't look waterproof.
I like this kind of stuff.
But it's nice to have a bag. You could replace it with a basket. Or actually, well, if you needed something taller, then the basket that's already provided, you could add another box in there or a plastic container. What else can I see here? It looks like the stem here is adjustable. I like this as well. Let's look at the price point, shall we? Let's look at the price point if it's listed. Okay, what do we have? 670 watt hub motor. So That's interesting because 750 watt motors are not necessarily legal in Canada unless there is some sort of a municipal specification that allows them. So I did review e-bike laws in Canada, and in Ontario, the motor that is allowed, that is street legal, is 500 watts. 48 volt removable lithium-ion battery, charging time 3 to 10 hours. Okay, there's some color options. So they say on throttle only, and that's 30 kilometers, which is again the speed that's legal in Ontario. You get 65 kilometers. That's amazing. Okay, so they are specifying different batteries. That's 48 volts, 10. Okay, what else do we have here? Mechanical bell. Mechanical disc brakes. Okay, so that is a red flag for me. A mechanical disc brake on a bicycle that weighs probably a whole lot. Not ideal. I don't think this is ideal. I would want to see absolutely hydraulic disc brakes on a bike that is heavy like this one. But this is, I think, where they trim down the price, right? To make this bike a little bit more affordable. Okay. Rick, how is that for an e-trike? I'm breaking the law then, Red Zeppelin, but they don't seem to enforce it. No, there's no enforcement.
I guarantee I'm gonna go up.
Adventures with Josie. My neighbors got 2 e-bikes last fall. They plan to get a little trailer for one to bring their dog on their day trips. Yes, that's the thing. You can pull things easily on an e-bike, and you hardly ever feel that. Right? Bacon, eggs, and hash. I saw some e-bikers on the trail last summer. The batteries they said had an 18-mile range. Wow, that's something. I think the range is ever so increasing with every iteration of e-bikes. Okay, let's continue. So here we have some merchandise. And what I've spotted on a different part of the show is that there's some great sales here on the merchandise. And I remember when I attended the bicycle show, I did get some great, I think, shoe covers, and I got something else. Oh, and a waterproof jacket, a lightweight waterproof jacket. So what do we have here? This was on sale at $140, and now it's further on sale, $114. I mean, these prices are Canadian dollars, still not super inexpensive, but cycling clothing is generally quite expensive. So there we are, 20 to 60% off. There's a bit of a change room here that you can test out your new gear on. Let's see, women's run and gym. I could get lost here, right? I could buy a whole lot of this stuff, but I don't need it. I need to tell myself I do not need more. I don't need any more. I have all that I need. Okay, shorts. What do we have here? Oh, these are regular bicycles. This is the Bike Depot. All right, so they have a number of different bicycles. So what do we have here? These are not electric. These are just regular push bikes, or pedal bikes, as they say in Newfoundland. This is Cannondale step through. Cannondale bicycles, Specialized. I'm not familiar with Cannondale as a brand. I know that Lachlan Morton does his adventures on a Cannondale bike. A lefty, he has a lefty that's a high-end bicycle. What else do we have? Giant, Specialized, Giant. The typical brands that you could use for commuting, for just some light recreational riding. Oh, I see a bicycle with a bit of a suspension here. suspension seat post. Take a look at that. For Samantha, you've got a Cannondale Road. How do you like it?
Yeah, that's different. I agree with you.
Josie, your friend loves Cannondale. Yeah, I think they are very good bikes. And just like all bike brands, they have bikes at different price points. Now, I am very interested in these folding bikes. These are Momentum bicycles. The folding mechanism is slightly different. It looks like it folds in two, so the frame kind of folds back on itself, and then the stem, is that the stem? It folds as well. Very nice. This is the Momentum Pack Away. Okay, a massive front chainring. I have a 39 tooth chainring on my Brompton. It initially came with a 50, which is overgeared for what I wanted for, maybe for flat rides. But this bicycle has a few gears. What's on that drivetrain? What's on the cassette? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gears. All right, so it's a 7-speed bike.
A bicycle like yours, up until
cool. I think the wheels look like they're 18-inch wheels. They're bigger than a Brompton. 18 or 20? I think maybe 18. Okay, more merchandising products here, more bicycles. Ooh, that's a fat tire. Plain bicycle. Rick, is that a bicycle brand? Plain bicycle, Dutch bikes mostly. I haven't seen Dutch bikes here, and this is the limitation, or this is where I didn't think the show reached out, or perhaps there was no interest from these type of functional bicycles, like Dutch bikes, like cargo bikes, like bikes that you would just ride around, not for recreation, but rather for utility. I didn't spot many here, so maybe we will discover them together, but I think the focus of this is sport recreation. Okay, so let's go on the perimeter. Tour de France, what is that? More merchandise, clothing. And these are Bolt helmets. Oh, this is interesting. Hi there.
Hi.
I am streaming to my YouTube channel.
Hi.
And I would love it if you told us about these helmets.
Sure. I would love
Unique.
to.
I will give you a mic if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful, thank you. There we are. So just tell us about your brand and what you have.
Yeah, so Bolt Helmets has created the first safety certified multi-sport helmet for kids of the Zygg faith with top knots. So as you can see here, so our helmets are designed with this dome portion. That portion allows the top knot or the hair to fit inside the helmet while still sitting appropriately on your forehead. So the traditional rule for how a helmet should fit is it should fit 1 to 2 finger spaces above your eyebrow. It should create a V around your ear, the straps, and there should only be 1 finger space worth of space between the strap and your chin. That's the rule for all helmets. So a helmet like this allows the helmet to fit properly on kids with top knots or someone who has a lot of hair, so it's not sitting unevenly on their head.
Amazing. I have never seen anything like this, so this is incredible. How long have you been on the market for?
So we're very new. We just launched in the market in January 2023, so we just passed 1 year on the market. So we're new, but we're very excited as to where things are going.
And what's the uptake from the community?
So the uptake has been very positive. We currently now ship to Canada, US, and UK. We've also opened shipping to India and a few other markets as well. So the response has been positive, and it's been going well.
And are you Canadian, a Canadian brand, or?
Yeah, so we're based here in Brampton. We are a Canadian brand. Our products are imported into us. They're designed they're made elsewhere. However, we are a Canadian company.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. And you're called Bolt Helmets, right?
Yeah, if you want any more information, you can visit www.bolthelmets.com to get all the information you need.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Extra hero, I'm catching up. When I saw the man unfold that yellow bike, I verbally exclaimed, wow, yeah, that was pretty amazing. Okay, I just wanted to do once another glance over of this helmet, the Bolt helmets. This is amazing. I love to see this because, again, it opens up the world of cycling to people who may dress differently, right? For religious reasons, for whatever reason. So this does not prevent them from wanting to ride a bike. This is amazing. I love products such as that one because they are innovative and they also consider, you know, people's preferences, religious, personal, whatever they may be. And so, amazing. Amazing. Okay, check out riding shoes. You wanted to check out riding shoes? Clipless pedals? Is that the request? Okay, let's go find some clipless pedals. Here we go. We've got more bikes here. I think these are track bikes, road bikes. All I see is bar and shifters. I know these are not my type of shifters, or I mean they're the same, but placed differently. I see bar and shifters and I get excited.
Putting the helmet upside down.
The folding bike, bacon, eggs, and hash. Which folding bike are you referring to? The one where we had the interview? If you could specify exactly which folding bike, I would appreciate it. Or was it the last bike, the momentum bike that I stopped by? Okay, let's go find some shoes. Bacon, eggs, and hash. There's a bit of a lag, like 20-second lag, so I'm not sure what you're saying yes to. The interview, perfect. What I will do is when I review the video, I will place that information in the description, all right? So that it's all available. So if you don't mind going back to the video, maybe later on today, I will get that sorted, or actually maybe tomorrow, just to be more realistic about the timeline of when I can add the info in there. Thank you. All right, we've got shoes. Who requested shoes? There you are. This is for you. Out and about, Truly Lizzo. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Hello.
I am live streaming, and somebody requested that we look at shoes. So here we are.
So here's our shoes.
Here are your
we have
shoes.
Garnier.
Okay, hold on. Would you like to be interviewed, mic'd up? Tell us about the shoes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sure.
You can hold the bike, or there we are. Here's the person. He's gonna tell us about the shoes.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. So
Hi.
here's the shoes that
Yes.
we have. We have for gravel and mountain bikes, the Garnu Hilly Billy.
Okay. Are they clipless or are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This one, it's on sale for only 105.
Okay.
We also have this. We also have this one with the double boa.
Yep.
Also for gravel and mountain bike. And also this one.
Okay. All clipless. Do you have any?
For road bikes.
Not for road bikes, but maybe like not clipless. Do you have anything that's not clipless?
Most of the shoes that we have are
clipless. Okay. All right. How about road bikes? Let's
road
get
bike,
into that.
So we have here the Garnu Copal Boa.
Okay.
And then this one's for the. This one is the
Sorry,
Garnu
they're
Platinum.
currently on sale for $100.
Yeah, for $100.
Wow, that's great.
This one is for 135. The Garnu Platinum XZ.
Okay.
So it is carbon injected.
Okay.
Next one is the Carbon XZ shoes for women.
Okay.
For 150.
Okay.
This one is carbon.
Okay.
And we also have some triathlon shoes right here.
All right.
Tri-X Speed. So for those who are doing triathlons, we have triathlon shoes.
Okay.
And this one, the Garnu Course Air Light XC for 265. The regular price for this one is 530.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so basically like a 50% sale.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah. So good deals on shoes.
Yeah, we have good deals on
Wonderful.
shoes.
Do you have any carbon bikes here?
Carbon bikes?
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Actually, it's outside.
Okay.
Right here and
Just over there?
yeah.
Okay. All right. The chat is having some unusual requests from shoes to carbon.
Sure.
Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
What's the page? So
It's called Wheels on a Bike.
It's on Facebook?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay, I'll follow that.
Yes.
I'll follow that.
All
Do you have
right.
Instagram?
Same thing. Wheels on a Bike.
Wheels. This one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. I appreciate the info.
I'll tag you on my Instagram.
Sounds
Let's
great.
Take,
Here we go.
Let's take a
Chat.
picture.
Pose for the photo. Pose for the photo, chat.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so
I'll
much.
tag you.
Thank you. All right. So, Rick, you wouldn't be caught dead in those shoes. I have to say, I wouldn't either. I wear. Somebody said they wear sneakers. I wear, or running shoes rather. I wear hiking shoes when I tour. What is the vendor? I think this is a. I have a follow-up question. What is the vendor? So it's a bike shop or?
Yeah,
Dornella's Bike Shop. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dornella's Bike Shop, everyone, is the vendor. Okay. Be fantastic. Thank you very much for joining the chat. Crumble. 75 is an even better price. Absolutely. 75. You paid 75 for them on liquidation. So this is not quite a liquidation sale. This is just a deep discount, right? Okay. Great prices on shoes. So I did walk through here yesterday, and I noticed that again there's some good discounts here. There's some good discounts. Again, considering that cycling clothing, cycling accessories are expensive, and I think they're just overpriced. Considering that, when you're getting 50% off of, a top or whatnot, that is a lot more affordable. So I came over here yesterday and I noticed. Yeah, well, let me show you what caught my eye. Hi. Live streaming to my channel. Sorry? I'm just live streaming to my channel. Talking to people who are talking to me.
What are they asking you?
Ladies, I think I'm a bit odd talking to myself, chat. This is what you do. They're just asking me to look at shoes and look at bicycles. I'm just showing them what's available at the bike show, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, chat. Back to what I was showing you. What caught my eye yesterday was this Garneau women's sleet jacket. $200 on sale for $100. Super, super light. I would buy this. I totally would buy this. Waterproof, super light, super visible. So now I need to not come back here. Okay, let's get out.
Can I answer any of the questions for your followers?
I already spoke to your colleague, but sure, what would you like to tell us?
Whatever you'd like me to know.
Here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
Tell us about your sale. What kind of sale it is? It's not a liquidation sale, correct?
This is definitely not a liquidation sale. My family's been in this business for 35 years. So thank you all for joining us, and I'm really happy to see you virtually. This is all new for me. Okay, my family's been doing this since before this was a thing. Yeah. So if you have any questions, comments, anything that you need to know bike-wise, come and see us in the store. If I can answer any of your questions that you have here live. We have the best deals in the expo. Today, it is not liquidation. This is just what we do here as a family, because it's very important for me, for every cyclist that comes through my shop door or comes through my booth here today, that I have something to offer them. Whether you are a new rider, experienced rider, I've got something for you.
Thank you so much.
My
and
pleasure.
Where are you based in?
So we are on the east side of Toronto. We're VP in Lawrence area. Okay. And that's where our storefront is.
And you have a website if you can
I
let
do.
us know
It's
what
Dornella's.com.
Okay. All right. They're telling me to buy that jacket.
Whoever said that is very smart. Which one? This one? Absolutely, you should.
It's what caught my eye yesterday. Oh, oops. Here we go. We've got a casualty. But there you are.
Well, let's talk about it. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the sleeve jacket.
Yes.
Do you cycle?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Packable. Packs into itself.
Yes. Okay.
Packs into itself into this Velcro.
Yep.
Water resistant. High visibility. Yeah. Waterproof rocket. Seam sealed. Folds
Oh, so it's fully waterproof, not just
into itself.
Okay.
So when they say things like fully waterproof, it means that when it's raining, right? When
Yes.
you're in the elements,
Yes.
right? So what happens is when things are fully seam sealed, what happens is the breathability becomes a little bit less,
Yes.
right? Because you can't have ports
Definitely.
and pores and still be
Breathable,
waterproof.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's coming in at $100. I mean, come on.
I know.
Right?
I know.
It's like I'm giving it away today.
There you are, guys. You have to come down here for these sales. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much.
And for any ladies, women plus out there, May 12th, I'm hosting a ride at my shop. We're doing a 65 kilometer ride for women, May 12th, 8 a.m.
Okay.
There'll be details on my Instagram if anyone wants to follow us.
And the Instagram is?
Dornellis Bike Shop. You can follow us there. I always post our details. If anybody wants to join us, come on by.
Amazing. Thank you
Awesome.
so much
Thank
for
you
the
for your time.
information. I appreciate your time
My
as well.
pleasure.
Thank you. All right. You're going to sweat in that jacket for sure, yeah. I consider some Gore-Tex jackets from personal. I do have Gore-Tex jackets. I sweat in them too. Thank you so much.
Remind me, what's your handle?
Wheels on a bike.
Wheels on the bike?
Wheels on a bike.
A bike. Oh,
Like
I like
wheels on
it.
the bus, wheels on the bike.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's compliments of my 5-year-old nephew.
I
Came
love
up with
it.
it.
Wheels on the bike.
Wheels on the bike.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So yes, I typically ride in my Arc'teryx Gore-Tex jacket that is meant to be waterproof, breathable, and all of that, and I still sweat in it. And you know, it is what it is. It has pit zips, and that's the only way to regulate temperature. Oh, we've got an adapted wheelchair. Very nice.
No more bringing back. No more bringing back.
I just received some sort of a message. Can you let me know that the live stream is still live? Is everything streaming? Is everything okay? I think it is. If you could indicate in the chat, I would appreciate it. Seems like the live stream is all is good. Okay. Let's take a look at these little folding bikes. What do we have here? What do we have here? Everything is streaming perfectly. Thank you very much for that conversation, Rick. Yeah, we're good. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Lizzo, thank you. Stream is streaming. Amazing. Oh, I like this color. I do like the silver.
That's too small.
I also like the orange yellow. Very nice. Gorgeous smile. Check riding gloves. All right. If I find any other retailers, I'll check for riding gloves. Oh, this is so tiny. SoloRock. Go ahead.
3. This is my 3rd one. Yeah.
SoloRock.
All right. Good luck on the show. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
I am live streaming to my channel. Wheels
Wow.
on the Bike. Are you
Wow.
open to having a conversation or just telling us more about the bike?
Yeah. So
Yeah?
we have
Can you-
different
am I
style.
supposed- hold on.
Oh wow.
Hold on. Yep.
Sorry.
It's good. It's good now.
We have different style, different size. You know, with different gears. So lots of different options. Aluminum frame or steel frame, so that the customer can pick up anyone that fits his demand, right? Or application or use, purpose of use, the travel. They even fly with our bikes.
Wonderful. Thank you
Okay.
very much for this information.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was a good sales pitch. Love folding bikes, as do I. Love folding bikes. And yes, you mentioned that there's different sizes, and yes, some of them seem super tiny, like the one over there, while others are much bigger. So I think that it's not a one size fits all like in the previous beautiful bike we saw. But this is more, you buy custom to your size, to your body size, shape and size. Okay, we've got some tricycles. Amazing. This is from the same company, SoloRock. There you go. So that is an e-bike. And the blue one seems to be a pedal bike. Tricycles are great for anyone who may, for anyone with a disability. For example, if you are, if you have balance issues, a tricycle will be perfect, right? Because while they can certainly flip, especially if you corner them incorrectly, tricycles would be a lot more stable if you're riding them. Okay, so there's an e-bike tricycle that the child is riding over there. Amazing. Okay, let us continue. Magnesium, so some supplements. That is the test track. I've seen lots of people wipe out on that test track yesterday. It's because there's a corner and the surface is quite slippery, and people take that corner very aggressively and then they wipe out.
So he said a lot of people were...
All right, we're looking for gloves, right? That was the latest request. I kind of don't want to go back to that booth again because I've spent some time there already.
Where are you guys looking at?
Okay, what do we have here? Pedaling's Bike Shop. Some more bikes. Pedaling's Bike Shop. Okay, so Urban Retro. This is more of an urban commuter type bicycle. Very relaxed. Geometry here. Chat either went quiet or I lost you, chat. I'm going to squeeze right through. Lots of bicycles here. I do have to mention that the show is much busier today than it was yesterday. Belt bicycles.
She's on antibiotics.
I think I may have lost chat. Can someone say something in the chat? I don't know if it's quiet or if I lost it. I'm going to reconnect chat because Rick, thank you. Chat, we're still here. Thank you so much. Thank you for that confirmation. Still here. Thank you. Sometimes I get notifications in the chat and I don't quite know what they mean. So thank you very much for confirming that you're all here. I appreciate it. Okay, more helmets in the back there and bicycles. Bigger tire bicycles, regular tire bicycles. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep walking. Here we have some road bikes. Saba. Sierra C, you still here? I'm still here. Okay, I would like to speak to Zygg. Zygg is a company I was interested in as they do long-term e-bike rentals. Before I purchased my e-bike, I was looking at that maybe renting an e-bike for a month and to see if it would be something that I would be interested in purchasing or whatnot. In addition to renting e-bikes, they also sell e-bikes. So I would love to speak to somebody from Zygg to tell us a little bit more, give us a little bit more information about their products. I believe they also have something available on the other side. Let's see. Oh, Sierra C. Sierra C, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Rick, I knew somebody was going to ask that. Can you take us on a test ride? So, yes and no. I would have to change my setup completely. But you know what? If I feel up to it, at the end of the day, I may. Once we've walked the entire show, Rick, ask me again. Maybe I just need to be motivated enough to change up my setup. I could potentially do it. I could potentially do it. Any booths for adventure travelers, bikepacking and touring? Yes, yes, I do. There are some booths. We saw some Travel Jamaica one, although that was a high-end tour. There are some booths like traveling. We also stopped by Ontario by Bike. They have tours, self-organized tours and self-directed tours, tour maps, etc. And then there's a Quebec representation, so we will be going back there momentarily. Okay, let's see if we can. So that's a bike that could handle some cargo. I like that little handle at the back here. Here we go.
An hour each way. So let's say you're doing 400.
Yeah. That's a gray. In person it looks gray, Rick. That Zygg Mini Cargo in gray. Yeah, it looks very interesting. It's like a mini cargo. It's not too long. It definitely is longer than a regular bike. Well, maybe not. I'm looking at it in comparison to the bike that's kind of behind it. It's just a little bit longer. I like it. Looks like it can be adjusted. Right, there's a lot of adjustability here that I see.
Get it checked in or put it away and get it checked when you come back.
Let's see if we can speak to somebody from Zygg. Is that person available? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Let's see. What I appreciate about Zygg is that they offer an opportunity for people to test ride these bikes without buying them, right? So oftentimes you may, I don't know, you may do a test ride for a 20-minute test ride, a 10-minute test ride, and you don't really know if it's the best fit for you in terms of an e-bike. But if you are able to rent an e-bike for a month or a longer duration, you really discover the full functionality of an e-bike, or perhaps a cargo bike. Cargo bikes especially these days, you know, they're not very easy to rent out or test out, so I like this. Oh, Nightbot has woken up. Look at that. Nightbot is encouraging you to please tap the like button. Yes, please do. Tap the like button if you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you. Thanks, Nightbot, for waking up and encouraging the chat. Okay, they're engaged in a conversation, so I'm not going to be interrupting. Okay, so here we go. There are some, training programs, testing, studio training, etc. So that is training. Well, you know what? We've not spoken to anyone about training, so let's see if they're open to having a conversation.
50% off. You said what?
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I am live streaming to my channel, Wheels on the Bike.
Okay.
I was hoping you would be interested in a conversation, or just telling us more about what it is that you're offering here?
Sure.
Okay,
sure.
so if you can just hold the mic.
Hold the mic, okay?
Yes.
Hi.
And tell us what this is.
We're a club based out of York region, basically Richmond Hill, King City area. We run six rides a week as a club, and we organize three charity events every year. If you look over here, we have the first one, the Luce Ride, which is out of Healthy Valley Resort in support of Sunnybrook Hospital, mental health. That's in March, a very, very nice event. We have another one, the Giro di Cucinetta, which is in July, supporting the hospitals in the Vaughan area. And all the events have 2 to 3 different routes, so that, kind of, appeal to everybody, different speeds, different ages, try to make everybody happy. We have a third one that's we're finalizing all the information in King Township, September 2024 this year, I should say. Yeah.
It's a good time to ride.
Right.
Yeah.
We have we organize trips to Cuba, trips to Italy, trips to Spain. Yeah.
That's incredible.
We also do training. We have a studio in Aurora for indoor winter training, and we also offer for anybody who wants to do the program, they can do it from home and follow our program. That's a quick
quick overview.
Overview of
Thank you very
everything we
much.
do.
And it's can you tell us where people could contact you if they wanted more information?
B1 Grupo, so b1grupo.com. B1 better probably show the sign because it's B and the number 1 and then Grupo in Italian, GRUPPO.com. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
No, thank
you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the info.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. How much to rent for the e-bike? This is Zygg, right? Harry. Hi. Hello. When are you coming to Tour Scotland? I'm not really sure. Okay. Oh yes, hi.
Where will I see this?
So this is a live stream, so you will see it on Wheels on a Bike.
Wheels on a Bike?
Wheels on a Bike. That's
Okay.
my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you don't have a card or anything, do you?
I do not have a card.
Wheels,
I just have my
wheels on a Bike. Okay.
Wheels on the Bike.
Okay, perfect. I'll check
Thank
it out.
you.
Thank
Sounds
you.
great. Thank you so much. Beginex. Great stream, more like these in the future? Absolutely. I would love to do more of these in the future. Okay, Zygg.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
I'm streaming to my channel.
Oh,
Wheels
amazing.
On the Bike. Are you open to having a conversation
Sure.
and answering a few questions?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Perfect. I will give you a mic. You can
Oh,
put it
amazing.
to your lanyard or just hold it up
Oh, yeah.
to you.
Perfect. All right.
And tell us about Zygg. I've been telling them what I know, but yes, coming
Oh,
from
no
the pro.
worries. Yeah,
coming
no
from
problem.
pro.
Yeah, so we're predominantly like a subscription-based company. Long-term rentals. But now we're in our 4th year running things now. So we've got some of our used fleet that we're starting to sell. So that's why we're starting to lease and do some sales and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's been going great. I mean, honestly, I think the big thing is I love seeing a lot of the cyclists who don't really cycle anymore, right? They cycled in the past, and they hop on an e-bike and they're like, oh my goodness, like it feels great, it feels like nothing, I'm like flying, and like I like that satisfaction, like getting the joy of biking again.
Yes.
So I think that's the good thing about e-bikes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
And
yeah.
what is the subscription fee? That's one question that came.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, no problem. So it definitely depends. So we have different types of subscriptions. We cater towards some of the couriers, so we have delivery plans, which are quite popular. A lot of people in the city are doing Uber and stuff like that. Then we also have our set of personal plans, right? So depending on what bike you go with, right? We have started renting out like a Yuba cargo bike, and that one is a little bit more expensive. But basically for those personal plans, you can go month to month. You can go for the season, which is like approximately 4 months, or you can commit for the whole year, 12 months, right? And the longer you commit for, the cheaper your monthly rate is.
And you offer support in terms of mechanical failures as well, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. So we haven't quite reached the point of roadside assistance, although that would be great. Bike CAA would be amazing. Yeah. Would it be BAA? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. But But yeah. So included in that subscription, right, is we will help you with the mechanical, maintenance and stuff like that. You get a flat, you get your brake pads starting to wear out. They need some hydraulic fluid, right? A lot of that stuff we try to help you out with. So that's included in everything.
Yeah,
so.
that's perfect. I was telling the chat that when I was looking, I did end up purchasing an e-bike, but when I was just kind of discovering the landscape of could I rent one, Zygg came up because you're based in the city.
Yeah, we're in the West End
right?
of Toronto. Yeah.
And so, being able to rent a bike for a longer period, not just a day or an hour or whatnot, was like a great option. And I've seen these in the city, like you said, a lot of delivery riders ride them, but I also see just a lot of other people just
a lot of commuters,
them, so
I think the big thing, like we're trying to get more cargo bikes in, and I personally, I love it when like people like call us or come by and they're like, we're looking to go carless. Like, how are your cargo bikes, right? And like, I'm just like, yes, like that's the best part. And funny enough, I'm pretty sure I follow you on Instagram.
Wheels on the Bike?
Wheels on the Bike. Yeah, okay, nice
to meet you. Do you follow under Zygg or do you
No,
your
myself,
own?
personal. Yeah. I think
amazing.
I see your videos all the time. No, that's awesome. I knew I recognized you. Yeah, perfect.
Well, thank you so much.
No worries.
I appreciate the info. The chat appreciates the info.
All right,
So
enjoy the rest of the show.
time.
Yeah, thanks for showcasing everything.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye. All right, there you are. Zygg, nice, very nice. That's right. Epic Cycles. Ooh, we've got some. Oh, go ahead. We've got some flat tire e-bikes here as well. Big bikes, heavy bikes. Okay. Just checking to see. I think we're still good.
Rip the filter off. Bring it on. Hold it.
All right, fire services prevention. Do you have a bicycle fleet?
No, we don't. No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the work you do.
Thank you.
Toronto Bicycling Network. Now somebody asked about tours, etc. I believe Toronto Bicycle Network is one of the clubs I reached out to when I was just dipping my foot in to bicycle touring. So let's speak to them and find out what they do. They are Toronto based, but they do organize group rides as far as I remember. Bacon, eggs, and ham. I started watching you in your cross Canada country tour. Brave. Thank you. I think that anyone can do it. You do not have to be brave, but thank you. Let's see if we can engage them. They'll be open to speaking to us.
Of course.
Okay.
And if you want, we have the option
let's take a look at
payment.
The flyer here.
A non-member
Toronto Bicycle Network.
If you sign up after that, and that $10 we cut off of your membership price.
Is the largest recreational cycling club in GTA, Greater Toronto Area, and offers plenty of cycling activities for riders of all levels. Hi there.
Hello.
I am streaming to YouTube right now.
Okay.
And there are people interested in like group rides and bicycle tours, etc. And I thought that maybe you have something available. Would you like to speak about the services and about the club, etc.?
Sure.
Wonderful. Okay, I'll give you a mic. You can hold it or clip it on your jersey, however you like. Perfect.
How close does it have to be? So
that's great.
I'm with the Toronto Bicycling Network. We're a recreational club here in Toronto.
Yeah.
We have a wide variety of members with a wide variety of skills. So at the lower level or the slower level, we have something we call leisure wheelers, which are targeted for people who are new to cycling or maybe senior and don't have the capabilities. Distances are fairly short, 20 kilometers to maybe 50 kilometers, and at rates of about 15 kilometers an hour, that general area.
Good for me.
Then there's an intermediate level. We call them the urban rollers. They also tend to be rides in the city, and a little bit faster, a little bit longer. Both of those two groups will have a leader at the front and a sweep at the back, who will make sure that everyone sticks together, no one gets left behind. And then at the advanced level, we have something called our tourist level rides, which can, some of them start in the city, some of them are remote start, so you need some sort of transportation to get to some remote parking lot. And then we ride in the country for longer distances. There'll be a leader, there won't be a sweep. You tend to be stronger riders, faster, and we expect them to be self-sufficient. You know, if they have a flat, they're able to fix a flat. If they have a serious breakdown, they're able to call somebody to get picked up, and so on. We also have non-cycling programs. In the winter, we have hikes in the country, city walks of different lengths, ice skatings on Friday night, pub night, where we started doing trivia games at pubs. What else do we do? In the winter time, virtual cycling. So on a trainer, a group of us will all at the same time in their own basements or garages or whatever get on their trainers, and we'll all ride together in a virtual world, see each other and talk to each other over the internet.
So it's like a good
and it's a social
year-long community and a social ride. That sounds amazing.
In addition, we have overnight trips. TBN has long had a program called Cycling Convention, where between 100 and 150 or so people get together for a 4-day weekend and go on rides of those categories I mentioned, you know, easy, medium, and hard, with most meals provided, accommodations in a university residence of some sort. This year we're going to Peterborough, and next year we'll be going to Peterborough, riding around the hills there. And what else can I say, Mark?
I think that's good. I think that's good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Again, people are asking about, you know, what type of group rides. I know of the Toronto Bicycling Network because I was personally interested in, when I was getting into touring, I found you and I live in Toronto, so yeah, it's great to hear from you a little bit more info so that, you know, they get the full scope of information as opposed to just the bits that I share. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, the fantastic. Yes, I found her in a similar fashion with her video, of touring the Erie Canal. Yes, that was my trip last year. Retirement goals. Well, you can always, hello. Hi. I met this man yesterday while volunteering for Trailblazers. So here we go. Let's go up to Trailblazers. The most amazing cycling club in the city. The most amazing. Let us wait for them. But what I can do in the meantime as we wait is welcome the goose, follow the goose, and also give a shout out to the upcoming cycling event, which is a fundraiser ride organized by Balance for Blind Adults. Trailblazers is going to be a recipient of the fundraising efforts. This ride is going to be taking place on June 22nd, and you can choose your own distance. You can make it harder or easier depending on where you start. If you start in Alliston, head over to Collingwood or vice versa. That's going to be a more demanding ride as it's a lot more hilly there. But again, if you are thinking of fundraising and perhaps donating your money to a really great cause, consider Trailblazers, because the money goes directly to people who are blind, and them getting on bikes and cycling, right? The money goes towards getting new bikes, tandem bikes, maintaining bikes, etc. So this is fabulous. I could speak for hours about this club, but I want to speak to Linda. Linda's currently speaking to somebody else. So let's just enjoy the goose, shall we? Say hey, goose.
You just go to the shed and you have somebody prepare up.
And I mentioned that I was here yesterday. I was volunteering at this booth. What they're doing here is talking about the club, but also trying to get people to register as captains. Captains would be people who are sitting at the front of the tandem, and they are they're the eyes of the bicycle and of the unit, right? The person who sits at the back is blind, so they may have low vision, they may be legally blind, and have limited sight. So this is a fantastic club. Fantastic. Go ahead. Yeah. So this is one of the tandem bikes that is in the shed I ride from. And it's, let me know in the chat, like, has anyone ridden a tandem bike? Are you familiar with what, because it certainly is a slightly different skill set. It's even different when you're riding with a person who's blind, because you have to describe what you're doing. You have to be very intentional about starting, stopping, changing gears, right? You have to communicate a lot more. But I suspect that riding with a sighted person on a tandem, you still have to maintain that clear line of communication because, well, because the person at the back has may or may not know what you're doing. So. Okay.
If you're ever interested, call us, let us know.
Linda is great to speak to, so we'll just continue waiting, and it will be well worth the wait. It will be well worth the wait. Okay. Let's catch there. Oh, Linda.
You know what? I'll take one for later.
I bought some at the old.
Oh yeah, I bought some too. What kind is this one?
That one is chocolate chip.
Okay. Yeah. I bought all 5 flavors.
There's more than 5.
I know there.
I don't want to tell you that.
I know. I just bought 5.
Linda, I am in front of you. It's Agnieszka. I mentioned I'm here with a camera. We're
I
right
see
in
that.
front of you. Amazing. Linda, I have a microphone. Would you like to tell us about Trailblazers? About the second. So I'm going to give you the microphone. You can just hold it. Got it?
Yep.
Got it. Perfect. All right.
Is this okay?
This is perfect.
Hello everybody, my name's Linda Spinney. I'm the president of Trailblazers Tandem Cycling Club. We are a unique recreational club with a twist. We provide cycling for blind, vision impaired adults, and we own our own tandems. We're here at the bike show to recruit new volunteers, as we call them, captains, and members too, if we see anybody. But here's one of our tandems here. We always bring one with us to display. If you want to look us up online, we're at trailblazerstandem.org. And our phone number is 647-849-5900. And everyone who joins, member or volunteer, will receive an orientation.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. How is today's event? How is the sign up going?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Perfect.
very good, yes.
It's busier today, isn't it?
It finally is. It wasn't at first, but it's picking up, and I think it's near the end of the afternoon.
That's right.
People want to come and get the sales.
Yes. It's good to see.
Yes.
Well, very nice to see you, and thank you very much for the
thank
interview.
you.
Thank you. All right.
Good
Bye.
luck with yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Interesting.
Bye. Bye, Linda. Okay, we've got meditation class. Meditation classes. Bikes for Cuba. Ooh, I'm interested in this. Hi, my name is Agnieszka. I'm streaming to Wheels on the Bike, my YouTube channel.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you would like to tell us about what you're doing. If I can give you a microphone, you can hold it or clip
hold it?
Yep. Oh,
Whatever
got
you
it?
choose.
Perfect. Tell us. Bikes for Cuba.
Well, Bikes for Cuba, it's something I do on my own for 15 years now. I started by donating my own bicycle to a junior cycling team in Cuba because they didn't have any decent bicycles. And it started from that, and over the years we've sent 650 bicycles of all kinds, mostly racing bikes, but we also send mountain bikes for just general transportation. And we rely on people to donate bicycles and equipment, and I package them and I send them down to Cuba with tourists.
Okay.
That's really the long and the short of it.
Yeah. And how would people contact you if they have something to donate?
Well, I have a website.
Yep.
It's called Bikes for Cuba, so it's easy to find.
.com, .ca,
.com.
.com.
But if you just, even if you Google Bikes Cuba, you'll find me.
Okay.
And I'm in the just north of Toronto, so I can pick up good donated bikes almost anywhere in Ontario.
And so you mentioned that it's road bikes, mountain bikes, any other bikes, like you would want them to be in a working condition, ideally?
Generally, we can't send junk.
Yes.
So, I mean, part of that is if we take the time to send a bicycle all the way to Cuba, if it's so old and so decrepit that they can't repair it or replace parts, it doesn't work. So when people aren't sure, if they send me a photograph, I can tell them if it's a worthwhile endeavor or not.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so
Well, thank
much.
you.
I appreciate the information.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people who go on bicycle tours to Cuba. Sometimes some of them leave their bikes there, right? They don't fly the bike there.
Sure.
But it's amazing to have, just an initiative where you actually collect bikes and then make them available for people in Cuba.
And sometimes I supply bikes to people in Canada that want to go on a holiday.
Yes.
They can take our bikes,
Yes.
ride them for the week, and then leave them.
Right.
And we have contacts down there from the school sports teams that pick them up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that information. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Take the mic. All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
That was easy.
That was great. I appreciate it.
And who are you with?
I am with Wheels on the Bike. It's my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Wheels on a Bike.
Okay.
And I do bicycle tours. I will have the info. I will lose the card. I will have this info on my
Send me something.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Okay.
Adios.
Yeah. Adios. Muchas gracias. Okay. And so what I kind of skipped, be fantastic. I guess a beater bike wouldn't be acceptable. No, a beater bike would not be acceptable. Fidel Road Fixie. Okay. All right. Looks like a great way. I'm just catching up on comments here. Looks like a great way for blind people to experience cycling. Absolutely. It is also, have a great social experience. Too gassy to ride a tandem. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you have to keep that in mind as well. All right, so this is where you can test ride your bicycles. It's a good trail. And that corner, right kind of over there, is where all the people are wiping out. I didn't see that today, but you can imagine being at the Trailblazer booth. I saw quite a few wipeouts there yesterday. Okay, let's keep walking. I am trying to see battery levels. Still good. Okay. Extra hero. I'm realizing that even when you say wheels on the bike. No, I say wheels on the bike. Maybe it does sound like wheels on the bike. I think I say wheels on the bike. Maybe I need to be a lot more specific and a lot more intentional when I say wheels on a bike. Can you ride the tandem on the ramps? What do you mean by that, Rick? What kind of ramps? Oh, you mean like that trail there? Can you ride the tandem on the ramps? Oh, maybe you could. Maybe you could. Maybe, I don't know if they have mountain bike tandems or tandems that have suspension. I suspect they would. Okay, so we have already visited this section, so I am going to, you know what? I'm going to back up a tiny bit, go back to where those cars are. What is a car doing at a bicycle show? The new Audi electric mountain bike. All right. The Audi electric mountain bike. Oh boy. The e-tron, ladies and gentlemen. The Audi e-tron. Front suspension, rear suspension, brakes, disc brakes. I am suspecting these are hydraulic. Yes, they are. These are some massive rotors. What? I can't read the size of the rotors, but they're big. 200 to 205s maybe. Integrated cables, beauty. Very nice. Let's look at this cassette. It's a 1x drivetrain. I love that front chainring, super tiny. I can see that this bike could climb without the power assist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that a 12 speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a 12, 1x12. Take a look at that. What kind of brakes are these? Braking. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Brent, for years I have bought loads of my extra cycling bits and pieces to Cuba. Cuban cyclists can tell me your garbages are gold. I think that, yeah, I think, you know, I would love to see that we don't take garbage to Cuba, right? And I hope that the bikes that you left behind wasn't garbage, and it doesn't sound like it was, but I think that yeah, getting parts in Cuba is tough. A colleague recently came back from Cuba, and there's food shortages, terrible food shortages there right now. So the situation is what it is. It's quite sad. And you know, if you are cycling in Cuba, and if you can leave your bike behind or some of your gear, perhaps that is something that you can consider doing. I see another Audi bike there. I'm not sure that this is an assist. No, this looks like just a regular bike branded with Audi branding. Here we go. Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm streaming to my YouTube channel called
cool.
Wheels on the Bike. Are you open to have a chat about that e-bike?
You know what? I'm going to actually have one of the Audi employees, so I'm with the agency, but I can have one of them. Sure.
All right.
I'll ask who's available. Sure.
Yeah.
One
They're taking the bike away. No.
Confession.
Oh, jeez.
We need to do something with that. Oh, it isn't, yeah. That's weird. Yeah, there you go. And that's a medium. Oh, this is a medium. I was about to say.
If not, it's okay. I did a once over of the bike and looked at the components, so.
channel, she'd like to ask you some questions on specifically about the bike. All right. You would probably be the best one to answer.
All right.
This one looks so good.
He can help you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, just curious. Well, book says 21 kilos. Yeah, that's kind of that 40-pound range. Awesome. Right on. Glad you like it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
Yes, I would love to know a little bit more about this bicycle, like what specs it has, what's the gearing situation on it, and the price as well.
Okay.
Are you open to holding mic or clipping it to your lanyard?
I can hold it. That's
Perfect.
okay.
Thank you. Oh, right behind you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so what we have here is the new Audi mountain bike.
Okay.
And it's only available through dealers, Audi dealers in Canada. We've got 50 dealers. And it's really a very special bike. Okay. So what a lot of people who know things about mountain bikes notice is they come over and they say, some of these features are very interesting. There's a backstory to it. They're built in Italy by a company called Fantic. And Fantic builds motocross bikes for racing, but they're also the biggest manufacturer of electrified mountain bikes in Europe. So they build these for Audi, and we started bringing them into the country, into North America in November. And that's not the greatest time to bring bikes in.
That's right, yes.
Right, so we thought we'd come to the bike show, show you what we have, and we've had a great reception. People are really interested.
Okay.
And this, go ahead, sorry. Okay. This particular bike is got all kinds of interesting things on it. And I'm a mountain biker myself, and I also work for Audi. So this is, you know, work and pleasure coming together, right? So first thing people notice are these brakes. So they're milled out of solid block aluminum. Most brake reservoirs you see on bikes in the show here are made out of plastic largely. So the brake lines are all braided in aluminum. And then when you move down to the fork, this is an Öhlins fork. It's 180 millimeters of travel. That's comparable to almost like a dirt bike motorcycle. And on the back, you've got 140 millimeters of travel on this coil spring. The way this works is it's a pedal assist bike. So you still pedal it, and if you come around to this side, you'll see you've got a SRAM Eagle GX drivetrain. So it's a 1x12, and you still pedal it. And the way this works is the motor battery provide an assist to your pedaling. So there's 4 levels of assist. At the lowest level, you're doing 90% of the work and the bike is giving you 10. At the highest level, the bike's doing 80% of the work and you're doing 20. And it's very quiet. The motor is belt driven, not gears. So especially at the lower levels, you don't even notice it's a motor. I've ridden this bike and I can tell you it tricks you. You think you're 30 again.
Yes, you think I've got all the power, yeah.
Right. So what else can I tell you? It weighs about 21 kilograms.
Okay.
There's really some well thought out features here, like the battery, for example, is removable. So many batteries in e-bikes, mountain e-bikes, are inside the frame and you can't get it out. So you can take out the battery, take it to wherever you're going to charge it, leave it on your workbench. Or
Sorry, what's the capacity of this battery?
This is a 720 kilowatt hour battery.
Okay. And does the bike come in different sizes, or is it?
It comes in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. This one's a medium.
This one's a medium. Okay. Perfect. So it's a mid-drive motor.
Yeah.
So it's a torque
sensing.
Torque sensor.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. That's all. I'm not into mountain biking. I do ride an e-bike, but it's not a mountain bike. So it's always very interesting to me to look at all the mountain bike components specifically, and learn more about that. And what's the price point on this bike?
The MSRP on this bike is $15,000.
$15,000.
But it's only sold through Audi dealers in Canada. Right. We have 50 dealers in Canada. They all have the bike. Okay. And I did notice in looking at a couple of dealers' websites in the Toronto area last night that the going price for one is $13,900.
Okay,
so that puts it right in the sweet spot for a lot of the pedal assist bikes you see at the show.
Do you know what the interest has been like? I know you told me that they released it at a questionable time, but
well, I think a lot of people, because we didn't really promote it very much when we brought it in, and it wasn't cycling season.
Yeah.
But it's been really interesting the last 3 days. People are getting down on their knees with their phones, taking pictures of the components, and really asking a lot of questions about it. So it's really made an impression and been well received.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for sharing that info.
You're welcome.
I'm always interested when a car manufacturer creates bikes, but this is great. More opportunity to get some multimodal transport and travel and getting out of the car. So awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
I appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, that was a great interview. I appreciate him taking the time. Let's see. Let me look at your comments. Oh yes, Rick. Something about having a bike in the headlights of a car. That's yes. You certainly wouldn't want to have that kind of happen on the road. It's interesting because some people are more interested in the car than the bikes. Good looking bike. It is a very nice looking bike for sure. Why do I get the feeling there will be lawyers involved? Well, hopefully not. Are there any stores promoting cargo bikes? Bruno, so there's not very many cargo bikes here. We stopped by Zygg earlier on. They had a cargo bike. We are going to walk past some e-cargo bikes momentarily, but there's very, very limited e-cargo bikes here. So bikes for function, bikes for utility are absolutely underrepresented on this show. Resorgum, 15,000 is way too much. Yes, I agree. I don't know the cost of all these components that he was mentioning. I'm not familiar with it, but 15,000 sounds like a lot. I think for a lot of it, you're paying for the brand. Now, one thing I didn't ask is whether or not they have mechanics for that bike as well. Like who would support that if the bike broke down? You'll take 2, please. cargo bikes are hard to find, very underrated, yeah. I do love what he's showing here. MOS Racks, MOSRACKS.com, MOS Racks. I like the hydraulic functionality of it. Because taking bikes off racks is slightly difficult sometimes. Let's watch and admire. This looks great.
That's the add-on. So you gotta go probably $1,500 by the time.
For one. E-bike. Oh, I'm sorry.
And it goes.
We just bumped into each other.
It goes even further.
E-bike can. Do they have any cargo bikes? So now I'm just going to be on the lookout for cargo bikes because I just wanted to see something different than what I've already been seeing. So what I'm seeing on the show right now is just a lot of e-bikes that have a similar look and feel. A lot of fat tire e-bikes, a lot of powerful e-bikes, a lot of like flashy looking e-bikes. There's a tricycle there. Let's see if we can find out. That rack is wild. Rick, would you like me to get more information about it? Oh, he's available, so let's go chat him up.
Close to 1,000, I guess.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Agnieszka. I'm streaming to Wheels on the Bike, my YouTube channel, and I would love it if you told us more about this rack.
Yeah, no problem.
People are like, this is a wild rack.
It is.
If you wanted to clip the microphone to your so you can still, you know, move.
How does that work?
Right. So just
I just don't want to break it. All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
All right, so I'm on?
You are on.
All right, so what you're looking to is the MOS UpLift. So made by MOS, MOSRacks.com. It is a load assist mechanism. So it lowers on the side of the car 2 feet, 61 centimeters lower. And it is assisted with gas springs and dampers. So you have those gas springs and dampers here that will help you removing 60% of the load for you. So you just twist those cams right here, free the mechanism. Step 1 is here. It's gonna go up to here. Then you pull towards yourself, 45-degree angle down, and that's right about it.
Okay. What is the price point on?
Price point on this is $1,100. So it's
Sorry, how much?
$1,100. Yeah. So
for
important.
This particular rack?
Yeah. So it's
Okay,
important to understand what we sell is the load assist mechanism. So the 2 arms that come down.
Yes.
This bike rack is made by Thule.
Okay.
So yeah, we are compatible and complementary to every bike rack in the industry. Aftermarket, no problem, the brand. You just fit it directly onto our mounting surface here.
Okay.
And also to mount our device onto the rooftop. So it's not a question of car, it's a question of roof rack. So we mount directly onto whatever roof rack in the industry. It can be aftermarket like Thule, Yakima, Rhino racks, or from the manufacturing company, so factory racks.
And what is the maximum weight that, so could this carry an e-bike, for example, or a couple
It could
of
carry
them?
an e-bike, so the maximum capacity that we recommend is 85 pounds.
85 pounds.
Yeah.
So one e-bike.
Yeah,
on one
e-bike.
arm.
That's it, one e-bike. So if you want to carry 2 e-bikes, we would recommend to have one MOS UpLift on one side, so on the driver's side, and another one on the passenger side, for sure.
Right, okay. All right. And the locking mechanism, I'm assuming it locks in place when you push it, you fold
that's
it correctly.
So
oh,
I'm
right.
just going to come back a little step here.
Perfect.
So when you come up here, there's a auto locking here like that, but you do have to go and close those cams to be really securely fastened on top like that. And yeah, the anti-thief system right here, the little lock that we sell separately here, preventing from people to just unscrew those bolts and leave with your rack.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a question here. What is that here? What? Rick, can you please confirm this? What's Kuat compatible? Do you know what Kuat means?
Yeah, Kuat is Kuat's an aftermarket brand.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Is it
so
compatible?
it would be. So Kuat roof racks would fit and mount directly onto our mounting, without any problems. So through the T-sluts or the kind of wraparound system will also fit on our device. So no problem for Kuat.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And somebody else mentions it's wider than the car. Yes, it is a bit. Well, it is. Well,
yeah.
It kind of. Yeah.
You know, For the show, we did put 2 on the top. Kind of the limitation we have is we do not want this arm here to hit the door. So we could definitely move it in another like 4 inches, but it's because we have 2 on, so we're kind of limited for that. But yeah, we could definitely put it in another like 3-4 inches more to the center of the car.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right. Yes, bacon, eggs, and hash, it would depend on the car brand. Yes.
Yep. Something that's nice also with our product is that, well, right now we have a bike rack on, but if people are into other sports like paddling or winter sports, well, you can just remove this bike rack and put a cargo box or a kayak directly under this. So anything that you typically see transported on the rooftop, you can mount onto our product as
and
well.
then the reach would be supported by the functionality.
That's it. That's it.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I've never seen anything like this. I think many people in chat also haven't seen anything like this. So fantastic to know about. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. If I could get the mic back, that would be great. Thank
Thanks
you.
to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the info.
Where is it going to be?
Wheels on the bike. So it's streaming right now.
All right.
Wheels on a bike.
All right. Wheels on a bike.
Perfect.
All right. So I'll check this out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
One more question, I'm sorry. Are there smaller types for smaller cars, or is this the size?
That's one product.
One size.
Yeah,
Perfect.
one size
Thank
for
you
everything.
very much. Thank you. So there you go. Bacon, eggs, and hash, one size. Yes, the thing is that the bike doesn't go low enough for a heavy e-bike. Yes. So the heaviest e-bike you mentioned, the heaviest capacity would be 85 pounds, which is very heavy. My e-bike is 70. So, you know, but moving a bike completely off of a roof rack, right? An e-bike would be much more difficult than with this rack. Or okay, we have a trike here. Very interesting saddle. Very interesting saddle. Or like a butterfly type saddle. Okay, let's see if we can find some cargo bikes, shall we? Because I'm starting to see bikes that look exactly the same in terms of e-bikes. Let's see if we can find some cargo bikes. Again, I mentioned this a few times in that there's not many bikes for utility displayed here. Okay, Porche. Let's talk to them. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. My name is Agnieszka. I am streaming to a channel called Wheels on a Bike.
Oh, yeah.
And I was wondering if you would be open to having or telling us more about the bike.
Absolutely.
So can I mic you up? Can you flip the mic, hold the mic?
the better one for that.
Perfect. All right. Awesome. Got it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so this one here, this is the middle of the line mountain bike we offer. This is the Cross Performance. This one here, our frames are made in conjunction with Rottwild. They are a very reputable brand out of Germany.
Okay.
The materials are carbon fiber with an aluminum core. It's the same materials that are used on our road cars.
Okay.
The batteries on these e-bikes, they are made in conjunction with an electric supercar company called Rimac.
Okay.
And everything else is a mix of top-of-the-line Fox, Shimano, and Magura for the brakes, the drivetrain, the cassette, and the suspension.
I'm assuming the brakes are hydraulic?
The brakes are
yeah,
hydraulic.
Magura, yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. And are they, okay, so this is
They are
double
quad pistons on this one, yes, that is correct.
Okay.
This one is a 12-speed. It's a 10 to 51 in the back.
So it's a chain, okay.
Yes, it is a chain, not a belt. The motor is a Shimano EP801. It is the revised EP8 motor that puts down 600 watts with 85 newton meters of torque.
Okay. So is this bike legal in Canada?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes. The pedal assist goes up to 35, which I believe is the crossover point, the limit of Canada.
Okay. But the motor itself is 600 watts, you said?
600 watts, yes.
Right. So how is that legal if the limit is 500?
The 500, I believe, is on the batteries, if I'm not mistaken.
Where?
In the batteries.
500 watt motor is.
Is 500 the limit?
Yes.
I did. Okay. I believe this is 600. I can double check it.
Yeah. In Ontario, it may be different in other provinces. But this is a mountain bike, so perhaps rules are different on trails. I actually don't know. Chat, if you can.
That is possible. Let me
that.
confirm for you.
Yeah, so e-bike requirements in Canada, an electric motor that doesn't exceed 500 watts.
Let's just confirm.
But it can be overridden by municipal laws.
I just started recording.
I believe in Ontario or in Toronto it's 500 watts. But I am unclear as to whether this applies to trails as well.
I'm just confirming here for you.
Okay. All right, so what else? What is the price point of this bicycle?
This one here is the middle of the line cross performance from Porche. This one is $19,602.
19,000. And what's the top end?
The top one is this one here. This is the cross performance EXC.
Okay.
This one is $21,121 plus tax.
Okay. And the bottom end, or
the bottom end one is currently out on a test drive right now.
Okay.
That is just the cross. That one is $15,000.
15,000. All right. What's the feedback from customers been like? And when was this bike released, or when was this lineup released?
This lineup was released about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
But these ones specifically are 2024 models.
Okay.
Yes. We've heard nothing but great things from everyone test driving it here today.
Yep.
People say it's smooth, it's refined, it's a classic Porsche experience. You're not going to get that anywhere else.
And I'm assuming that this is one of the first e-bikes that Porsche has created, or
we used to make e-bikes back in the 30s.
Yeah, very early. Back in our very early history.
Okay.
Yeah, very early
alright.
history. We used to make e-bikes.
Okay.
But this is a very new venture. It's about a year and a half old.
Okay.
We've got very good reception, very good sales. So we're going to be amping up production for this year and next year.
And so just like with Audi, do you also just sell them at car dealerships?
Yes,
Or
they are sold
elsewhere?
directly through the dealership.
Directly to the dealer.
Yeah.
And what about if there are any mechanical issues? Do customers then bring it to the dealership to be serviced, just like they would a car?
Correct.
You're
Yes,
saying
that is correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Bringing in a bike to a car dealership to be fixed.
Yes.
Does that happen?
We've seen it a
Does it
couple of
happen?
times. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the past year, my dealership itself has sold a handful of bikes, about
Okay.
4. And we've brought a couple in for service, just for some minor stuff, some
Yeah.
brake adjustments, stuff like that.
That is wild. That is wild. So Porsche would hire bike mechanics, or it's car mechanics that also can support.
It would be the
bike.
car mechanics doing it too. Yes.
Incredible. Wow, okay. And in terms of power assistance, what kind of levels? There's typically levels of assistance.
Yeah,
so
of course.
How many levels are there?
There are 3. Everyone kind of has different names for theirs.
Yes.
Ours is Eco,
Yes.
Trail,
Yeah.
and Boost.
Okay, so 3, and then the 4th one is off completely.
Yes,
What
that's
is the weight of this bicycle?
It's 21 kilograms, so about 45 pounds.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you for...
I ride a bike with Magura brakes, so I know, and I have the 4-piston one. Is it 4-piston one? Is that what it
Yes.
says?
Yes, this is the 4-piston.
At the front, and you have 4-piston both at the front and the back, so this is powerful stopping power.
Absolutely.
Amazing. The chat says the Porsche bike is gorgeous, just like the car. Yes.
Absolutely.
There you are. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure
I appreciate the questions. I appreciate answering the questions. Sorry
course.
about the ruffle up. I do mean to ruffle the feathers about the motor, but
No, that's okay.
it is something that I know. That 500 watt hours or watt hours motor is what is legal, but
Yeah, it is the EP801, so I would have to double check on that, but
Yeah.
it's really 500.
yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you for
the
having
info.
me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'll take that back. Important.
Sorry, what was the channel name? I want to check it out.
Wheels on a bike.
Wheels on a Bike?
Yes,
Okay, I'm going to check
Wheels
that
on a
out.
Bike.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. How many did you sell today?
This weekend we've sold 1.
Really?
Yeah, we sold 1 this
You
weekend.
sold one this weekend.
Yes.
Well, there you have it, chat. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us on. Thank you.
Bye. That's so interesting. I find it wild that you would take your car to a bike, or sorry, you would take your bike to a car place to get it serviced. But of course you would. Of course you would. Hello.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, Italia. Italia. All right.
Which program you're doing?
My name is Agnieszka. I have a YouTube channel called Wheels on the Bike, and I'm live streaming right now. So say hi. Would you be interested and open to talk about your products, your services?
Sure, no problem.
Wonderful. So here's a mic. You can clip it. You can hold it.
Okay, here we are. So we are here with the Italy Bike Hotel, and each of us, you can see here, represent one of these bike hotels. There are great organizations in Italy to provide a magic cycling trip for people, usually a week, in different locations of Italy. So people can pick and choose the location, and then they provide the information and give the package. I'm familiar with the Hotel Dori. I don't work for there, but I'm ambassador. I live here in Toronto, and I've been in the Hotel Dori several times, as well with my colleague here. I've been in Fuji at the Hotel Bassadori, which is a great other location to me. I usually take people from here, Canada, and around the world, just to cycle for passion, and definitely has been an organization that provide a lot of wonderful experience for my group.
Okay, and are these tours do you have any self-directed tours where you provide an itinerary, or are they fully supported? If you can get into that.
Yeah, so for my knowledge is usually you stay in one hotel of them, and they will provide, you know, the accommodation, the meals plan, the guided tour, but you're sleeping in the same location.
All right.
So of course, you know, they can be a point where to stay, and they will for sure provide maps for you. But in my personal experience, I've been a guided always tour with the location where you stay for the 7 nights or the nights that you prefer to be.
Amazing. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Kat is saying they just go for the food. Well, hopefully cycling and the food.
Yeah, actually you need to, you know, I would say there is a lot of wonderful food, but that's the reason why you need to cycle during the day.
Absolutely, to eat all the things, right?
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
that introduction. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Thanks. Thanks. Bye. There you have it, chat. Cycling in Italy. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Wheels on a Bike. You need a Wheels on a Bike t-shirt so you can advertise your channel. Yes. There you go. That's an idea. Instead of having a card, right, I could get a t-shirt. Okay, so here's a bicycle that could be used for utility. And by utility, I mean it has a front basket. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, good to see. And this is MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op, which is a big outdoor store, similar to REI in the States. They sell a lot of products. I have spent a lot of money at that store in preparation for my tours. They also offer bike servicing. Oh, I really like this ProViz setup here. I like it. It's a little bit stealthy, but also nicely visible. Bruno Alves, it's nice having people promoting bike tours as well. Absolutely is. Princess Margaret has some music. We're gonna step away from that music, and we're gonna step away fast, because you know what happened in one of my live streams when I blasted music on live? Yeah, I got a strike. Not strike. I got I was demonetized for that video, so we do not want that. Epco eBikes. There we go. We have some step-throughs as well. Okay. Extra Hero, a card would be also useful if companies wanted to send product to review or show off. Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, I spotted a cargo bike, so let's head on over. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the vote of confidence. All right, let's see what we have here. This is a sale. What bicycle is this? Okay, my goodness, this is quite the sale, isn't it? from $62.99 to $3,999. Wow, that's quite the sale. What do we have here? Okay, so once again, this is a Momentum e-bike. Massive battery. I think that's a battery as opposed to a storage compartment. Looks to me like a battery. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. A hub motor. Or is that an internal gear hub? See, I need somebody to speak to about this. 6299 is a lie. Yamaha motor, so it is a mid-drive motor. Rotors, big rotors. Looks like hydraulic disc brakes. Silla Royale with some sort of suspension. Tiny bit of suspension underneath there. Okay. Mud guards, integrated lights. Fabulous. Are you helping with that? You are. I will wait. I have questions. Okay, chat. We're going to come back to this because this is an interesting bike, isn't it? This is one of the very, very few e-bikes, cargo e-bikes that I've seen here.
I like the motor of the fast track car, but I like the wheel size.
Extra Hero, that yellow Momentum bike is my dream e-bike. The color, battery size, the robust, yeah, rack. Okay. Right, let's find out a little bit more about the motor, Yamaha motor. Again, Yamaha is a reputable company. Is it UL certified? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's find. Oh, you know what? That may be actually a storage compartment, chat, because the battery may in fact be integrated. Yeah, the battery is integrated into the down tube here. So that box is a storage compartment. Very nice. Adventures with Josie, you're back. Are most of the bikes e-bikes at this show? Yes, yes. From what I've seen, yes. Overwhelmingly, there are a lot more e-bikes than bikes. I mean, we have seen some bikes. Let me turn around here. There are, you know, pedal bikes here as well. But there are a ton of e-bikes. Again, if we did a head count of these bikes side by side, you know, maybe there would be an equal amount of bikes versus e-bikes, because pedal bikes without motor assist, they're presented such as they are here, kind of one next to the other, whereas e-bikes typically take a little bit more space. So there seems to be a lot of e-bikes though. Is this store Two Wheels One Love? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, but we can... no, the store is Bike Depot. So I think their Two Wheels One Love is their tag, perhaps. That would be a good YouTube channel name, no? Two Wheels One Love. There you are. Okay, so let's take a look at what other bikes we have here. Specialized. Momentum. Is anyone familiar with Momentum as a brand? I've not heard of them. You can get 5 Momentums for 1 Porsche e-bike. Yeah, definitely. But you cannot drive up a Momentum to a car dealership and ask for servicing now, can you? I still find that super funny. That you're gonna take your bike. I just want to see it. I want to see somebody ride up their Porsche to a Porsche dealership asking for service. One wheel, two loves for promiscuous unicyclists. Yeah, I guess so. I just stepped on something. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Ooh, Nightbot has woken up again. Enjoying this live stream. If you are, please tap the like button. Thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, and if you're continuing to watch, consider subscribing. I think somebody's taking a bike for a ride. I really like how streamlined the rack is on this bike. I really like it. It's super sleek, but still quite functional, right? My racks and my touring bikes are massive, so they look quite large. And they also add a lot of heaviness. I mean, take a look at this rack here.
There's also the, I think, the red
Like it's super thin. Nice, very nice. Okay, this. I do also like this little Cannondale bike here. I spotted it yesterday. I like bikes with smaller wheels. I feel like they are great as utility bikes. They are easier to store. I live in a condo, and so space is always a consideration for me. So if I could, I also love the fork. Oh, look at the detailing on this bicycle. I love it. Look at this fork. The design, I really appreciate the design. Ah, Resorgum, my local bicycle shop has that yellow cargo bike. Okay. Yeah, oh, I just spotted something else that I really appreciate, and that is that double-sided kickstand. And I think it's an absolute must-have if you have a cargo bike, to have a double-sided kickstand. Because if it's just on one side, that kickstand is going to... That kickstand would not last very long if it was just a one-sided kickstand. Where did the guy go? No, we want to talk to him.
SL models.
Yeah. Super light?
XL. They don't come in XS.
Okay, I see some other yellow bicycles on the other side, so maybe we'll walk around. I think basically he's in high demand, so I may just come back because I don't feel like standing around and doing nothing. Okay, what do we have here? Other bicycles. They seem to have some good prices. Again, to your point, are some of the actual prices inflated and so the sale price sounds incredible? Or are those prices actual MSRPs, right? Food for thought, food for thought. It's easier to go over the bars on 20-inch wheels. Like you did last week in the pothole, oh boy, yes. That is, potholes are often the bane of my existence when I ride my Brompton. Very super careful to watch the road potholes. Yeah, 16-inch wheels, 20-inch wheels, definitely. Specialized. I like this color. I really appreciate the color. Extra Hero. I've tried painting a bike yellow myself, and trust me when I say, get it from the manufacturer, the color you want, because painting is hard, right? If I were to buy a brand new Brompton, I would buy it in color yellow. I think that the color is beautiful. I think it's stunning. Let's see what they have here. I saw another place that had a lot of scooters, and I don't see it today. I may have walked right by them. There you go. I think maybe. What is that blue bike here? 36V electric assist. More like a fun bike. The saddle here, it cannot be adjusted. A little kick scooter. Electric. Scoot. I like the paint job. Rick, you would love a yellow bike. Yeah, save so much money on high-vis and stickers. Yellow is more visible to cars, yes. Okay, I think the man is busy, so I'm not sure that we're going to talk to him about that bike.
You have the one I love, and the one that's more practical. You try it, either one.
Yeah, I think we'll have to let that one go chat. So let's keep going. I see some kiddos on bikes. Fantastic. Okay, so that's another. That's something else that is missing here. Bikes for children. They seem to have bikes for children here. Hyper Bike Co. That's awesome. But there could be more. So a few gaps in this bicycle show. Certainly utility bikes, kids' bikes. All right, vintage iron. So these e-bikes look kind of like fun motorcycles without them being a motorcycle. And then they have the e-scooters here. I saw one of them was really, really rugged looking. So let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at Trailblazers. I'll look at those kids' bikes. I'll go back there. All right, so here we have the Synergy Tsunami. Retail price $29.99. And here we go. This is what it looks like. Big tires. Wow. Those tires could go off-roading. That's very nice. Okay, let's go back to the kids' bikes. Let's take a look at those training wheels. By popular demand. I love this little cycling track. The girl has made her own cycling track. Let's take a look at that, huh? Hot Wheels. It's a Hot Wheels bike. There you have it. Beautiful paint job on the fork. And how about that one?
All the kids are having fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they've been all
They
day.
created their own little cycle track, right?
Yeah, we've been, all day.
Yeah.
They love riding these hypers.
Yeah. There you have it, chat. I hope this is what you were requesting, Rick. These type of training wheels. Thank you. Okay. We have one more route to discover, and this is where, or one more row to discover, and this is where all the holidays are. I wanted to stop by the Quebec route. I spoke to the two ladies there yesterday, and I said I would come back, so I will come back right now. Could you imagine electric training wheels for the kids? No! Oh no, that would be... County of Simcoe. Simcoe County is stunning to cycle. Hall demand. Okay. Did I ride through there? No, I've never been there. Healy Island, Windsor. That's more of where Wandering Eyes. Hello. Okay. Hello. Well, how are you? So I'm back with the channel. I am live streaming to my channel. So if you would be open to speaking about, if you can hold the mic or clip it onto yourself. Yep.
I'm gonna hold it.
You're gonna hold it? Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about what services you offer.
Yes, so the St. Lawrence by Bike, it's a beautiful cycling route starting in Toronto, going down to Matane. It's at 1,350 kilometers long. And what we've done, we've segmented in 6 sections. So for example, the canal is a circuit beginning in Morrisburg going to Montreal. We suggest people to do it in 5 or 6 days. And it's and our organization is to encourage bicycle tourism along the St. Lawrence River. We offer other segments, and the service we provide is luggage transfer service from end to end, as well as when you arrive at final destination, we could have a shuttle back to your starting position. We could move your car to the end at your final destination. All those services, so that it's easy to travel by bike along the St. Lawrence River.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So I spoke I stopped here yesterday and we had a chat, and you also introduced the route to me and the concept and the services you provide. So that's amazing, because a lot of times I think the entry to touring is people, one, don't know how to plan their route, two, they don't know how far they can go with the luggage, right? Or sometimes people have been injured, and so they can't carry a huge amount of load and cycle long distances. So I think that supportive tours are an option.
Yes.
That's an option, right?
Yes, it's an option.
Yeah.
And the St. Lawrence by Bike, we want to have on our website information for all kinds of cyclists, useful information to help them plan their trips. They don't need to use our service, the service of the company.
Yes.
It's really providing useful information for cyclists, easy, downloadable maps.
Yes.
Using Ride with GPS, that's
Yes.
what we use, and just providing useful information.
Yes.
Yes.
So customize.
Yes.
Customize the service to what you need, like from fully supported to maybe self-guided.
Yes.
Yeah, through the use of maps.
Yeah.
Amazing. In the beautiful province of Quebec, you know, for those of you who have watched my channel, you know how much I loved Quebec. I recently published a video of my experience riding through Quebec. And like I told you and your colleague yesterday, I was just like, wow, this is the best province to ever cycle through in Canada. So
wow.
Thank you for the info. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And there is more cycle touring adventures in Quebec. Let me just catch up on the notes. Taking notes on the tours, fantastic. Thank you for that. I'm so into the stream that I let my iPad battery die. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for staying along. Throughout your Canada, where are you listening to music or podcasts or audiobooks? So I started listening to podcasts in Saskatchewan, and that's because the wind was really, really rough on me in Saskatchewan. In the other provinces, so British Columbia and Alberta, I just liked listening to nature. So no, I didn't have anything in my ears. But in Saskatchewan, because the wind was whipping me about every day, I needed podcasts. So I did listen to podcasts and music. Yeah, so my Spotify playlist. Thank you, Bacon Eggs and Hash. Great stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying along. All right. Velo Quebec, Velo Bluet. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. But there you are. Beautiful Quebec routes. Okay, washrooms, important. And somebody wanted to know where the food stations were. There are no food stations here inside, unlike the Outdoor Adventure Show and Expo. Ooh, I see cargo bikes. Let's see if Amego or Amego is going to be able to tell us more about the cargo bike. Let's talk to them. Let's catch one before they disappear. Hi. Hi. Hi, my name is Agnieszka. I'm streaming to my YouTube channel, Wheels on the Bike. Are you able to tell me a little bit about this cargo bike?
1 second.
Okay. All right. Ooh. This is the cargo bike that I am interested in. Oh, it's a Turn. Of course, this is a bike I'm interested in. It's a GSD Turn. One of very popular cargo bikes. Cargo bike.
I'm one of the mechanics at Amego, so I can try to answer some mechanical questions that you may have about the bike.
Okay, I will give you a mic so that the chat can hear you.
Sure.
You can hold it or clip it. But yes, so what are the most common issues you see with cargo bikes?
Well, for cargo bikes, and well, there's cargo bikes and then there's the Turn, right?
Okay.
That's how good the Turn bikes are. They're almost like in a league of their own.
Okay.
I mean, the capacity alone for this bike is almost, I think it's 300 kilograms or something. It's really, this thing can haul some really heavy loads.
Yeah. But when things break, what typically breaks on these bikes? Maybe there is no typical. It really depends on the rider how they ride the bikes.
Because like I've been working with Amego for 2 years, and I've never had to service a turn. Besides the wearables like the brake pads and whatnot, like mechanically, these are one of the most sound and built bikes that we carry. It's you really need to also ride it to get a real good feel of how well designed. There's no rattling on these bikes, and which is crucial for if you're carrying heavy loads. You don't want any shaking on any part of the frame, because the faster you go and the heavier the load. You can understand
so there's
how
no frame flex, there's no jiggling, jittering on the bike, because it's a great, And I think that's the biggest difference, right, with lower end cargo bikes and higher end cargo bikes, where you don't have those instances where you go at a certain speed, you go too fast, and then the bike starts shaking.
Also, there's that like if you're carrying too much of a load, and then you hit like a bump, it feels almost like whatever you're carrying is gonna bounce off and you don't really feel that. It's very minimal on the turn. So that's another, which applies to the same idea that you just talked about, the flex on the frame. So
And Amego, is that a bike shop where you?
So we've been around since I think 2010. So we've been around for a while. And our boss, our owner, the owner is over there.
Okay. So you sell a variety of e-bikes, and I mean, I see Aventon there. So you're a dealer, and you would also service them, right? Because that's often important. That when you buy an e-bike off of Amazon or whatnot, you may get it cheaply, but then nobody wants to service the bike.
So that's one of the best points about Amego. Like we service all the bikes that we carry, as well as
and which brands do you carry? So I see Aventon, I see Turns.
The other big brand that we do have is the Stromer brand.
What's
Stromers?
Stromers? Okay, not familiar with that brand.
It's they're like, you should just at least try riding one of those. You'll I mean,
I see.
They're like
Stromer.
Those are like our premium. I mean, like sort of in leagues with the Turn, but it's a different class bike.
Interesting.
Altogether.
Okay,
I would recommend.
I'll walk over and see what it looks like, because I've just never heard of them. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out.
That's Virginia. She's the owner. I would recommend you. She might have some very.
I mean, if she's open to speaking with us here, I'll wait. Yeah. Dimitri, I can see you joined the chat. Hello, hello. So let's see if the owner is going to be interested in speaking to us. Yes, he was very nice. Hi. So my name is Agnieszka. I'm live streaming to Wheels on the Bike, which is a YouTube channel I have. Okay. And I was wondering if you would just answer a few questions about Turn specifically, or whatever it is that you want to share about perhaps Amego, my apologies, and anything of use or value for people who may be interested in buying an e-bike or an e-cargo bike specifically. Okay. Here's a mic. If you want to hold it or flip it, I would appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. I guess I'll hold it.
Yeah, all right.
So Turn, which I think you have an interest in, is a really incredible bike line. They're made in Taiwan, and they have the most patents of any other electric bike out on the market. And what really makes it special, like if you look at this GSD right here, when you're riding the bike, you can fit 300 pounds load behind. So you can carry a second passenger. You can go camping. You can carry 2 bikes. You can carry all sorts of cargo, which really makes it a car alternative. And a car alternative for the family. You can also carry 2 children at the back.
Okay.
The other great thing, it does stand straight up. If you look at the kickstand right here.
Okay.
So if you're living in a smaller space, it can really be compact and not take up much room. You can put a second battery if you want to get double the range. Then you can get up to, I think, 240 kilometers. So that's incredible range. And the turn line, they're really, utility car alternatives with the most solid frames and best engineering you'll find. Amego, we are Canada's largest dealer of electric bikes. Huge amount of inventory, best brands. We've been in business for 13 years, so we really know.
Well established.
Yeah, we really know the best bikes to carry, what's the most reliable, and we look at value. And we also look at, that dependability. Like if you look at Gazelle right here, it's a Royal Dutch brand and they're made in Holland. Look at Stromer, that's the highest tech bike. You can track it, you can lock it, regenerative braking, lots of torque, lots of power, and those are made in Switzerland.
Okay.
Cube is made in Germany. They make about 1 million electric bikes a year. Aventon's become the largest seller of electric bikes in North America, and really great value with torque assist, NCM, 4T cycle. NCM is German engineered, and we've been partnered working with them for, I don't know, probably 8-9 years, and they're one of our top selling brands. Really, really great value too. So we've got electric bikes for everyone, from flat tire, mountain, but the most popular is really the more city cruiser, upright, comfortable, and if you're wondering why an electric bike, it's really to go that further distance. And some people used to say, hey, it's cheating. Well, it's not really cheating because you're using it for transportation, you're using it to get around, and you'll go much further than you would, and you'll be out much longer, and having a lot more fun with it.
Thank you so much for this. I ride bikes, and I also have an e-bike as well, so I completely buy into the e-bike, the benefits of owning an e-bike, the benefits of using an e-bike. Gazelle, I'm familiar with the brand. I'm also familiar somewhat with Tern. Aventon, I've just been hearing about on YouTube a lot because I think the price point is a bit lower, so the entry price point is a lot more accessible for a lot of people. Your colleague mentioned Stromer, which I have not heard of at all. So I'm looking forward to just scooting over and taking a look. But we've been, the Chad and I have been chatting about, the limited number of cargo bikes available here at the show. There's a few.
We had an Aventon cargo bike that was here an hour ago, but it got sold off the floor.
That's amazing.
And that's the Abound. It's a very popular one.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. People are commenting on your adorable dog.
Thank you. Bodhi. He's 4 months. He's a little puppy.
Very, very easygoing. Thank you so much.
I even had him.
Yeah, there you are. That's a good thing. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate the info. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. Let me catch up on your comments. Let's see. Dimitri, you went to the Bike Depot shop in Pickering and they were closed due to the bike show. Right, okay. Dimitri getting some love from Rick. Stromer bikes often have more built-in tech than most. I see. All right, that's about, I think that's what she mentioned, that they're very tech heavy. You always see delivery guys on these Amego bikes. Right, okay. If you test ride a bike, make it this one. Oh, with that dog, she wins. I'll buy anything she says. There you are. She was also very, very insightful. Okay. I have to get to work. Rick, thank you very much for sticking around. I appreciate it.
Did you like riding it?
Yeah, I mean, this is more for you though. Your store's on
I need to find a city worker, Dimitri, and ask them about the gray area about e-bikes being allowed, not allowed on bikes and shared trails. I think they are allowed unless, you know, there's specifications on e-bikes, so they can only have a 500 watt-hour motor. They can only provide assistance to 30 kilometers an hour. In fact, I took some notes here for myself. E-bike requirements. To operate an e-bike in Ontario, the e-bike must have a maximum assisted speed of 32 kilometers an hour. I said 30, so it's actually 32. A maximum of weight of 120 kilograms. This includes the weight of the bike and the battery. An electric motor that may not exceed 500 watts, and there can be no modifications to the motor to allow to exceed that power, but that's very common. People often ride bikes with much more or bigger motors and unlocked motor to provide a lot more power to go over that 32 kilometer per hour speed limit. So what else is here? 2 independent braking systems, etc. So I don't know if that would be any different on trails, perhaps. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so let's look at Stromer. This is the e-bike here. What is the price point of this e-bike? $9,699. Okay, so they are quite pricey, but maybe they're well worth it. I don't know. I've never ridden one. So it's a hub motor at the back, a cassette and the chain. Is it a 1x? I'm assuming, yep, it's a 1x. Okay, let me show you as well. This one has a little bit more of an aggressive type setup. Can you adjust the stem? I don't know. It's not. Doesn't look like you can. So I think it's a fixed stem. That Stromer is more of a step through. Actually, this one has a lower top tube as well, which is great. Okay, what do we have here? Is that a Stromer as well? No, this is a Cube. Another e-bike. Aventons. Okay. And this is it, chaps. We've walked the entire show. And I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit tired. My arm is a little bit tired from carrying the camera. So unlike on my previous streams, I am carrying the camera today. So I need some upper body conditioning here. And so I think this is where I will finish the live stream. Thank you very much to anyone who had stayed from the beginning. Thank you for anyone who has joined. Extra Furo, I'm going to address that comment. 1x means it's 1 chain ring at the front. So you can have 2x, which would be 2 chain rings at the front, and 1x, just 1. Bruno, thank you so much. My wife loved your channel. Thank you. Especially tips for groceries with bikes. Yeah, it's definitely possible. So let's look at this drivetrain again. Maybe the camera will show it, but basically there's just 1 chainring here, and so this is a 1x. Dimitri, do they have any bike contests this year? Yes, well, contest by contest, do you mean like you can enter a ticket for a prize, or do you mean like a race, or if you can specify what you mean by contest? Nightbot has woken up at the end of the stream. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is where I will end the stream. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you joining. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. if you stayed to the end and if you haven't liked this live stream, please hit the like button. And if you want to be notified on any future live streams that I may be streaming, then please hit that notification icon, and YouTube should alert you to the next time I'm going to be live. Thanks so much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your week and weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Dimitri, I will quickly say that nope, no BMX street and jumps. That is not happening here today.